Vuka online news at this hour. ANC-NEC member Dixon Masamala says the party is not shaken by the growth of the MK party, particularly in KwaZulu-Natal, despite warnings that Jacob Zuma's party could secure outright majorities in some municipalities and draw significant support away from the ANC. Masamala spoke to the media on the sidelines of the ANC's National General Council meeting at the Birchwood Hotel in Ekurhuleni, Gauteng, where the party is reviewing its performance over the current term. Masamala, who also serves as Deputy Minister of Cooperative Governance and Traditional Affairs, described the council as an important constitutional gathering for the ANC. He said that the council sits a year and ahead of the municipal elections and just over 2 years before the next national conference. Masamala said the ANC must reoccupy the lost imagination in society and deal decisively with issues of corruption, with the ANC facing an uphill battle to retain key urban municipalities in 2026 amid the corruption allegations and falling services delivery. Masamala said the law enforcement and investigative agencies, including the SIU, were doing essential work. He also addressed the MK party's momentum, especially in KZN, where it recently won yet another award from the ANC. 28 people have been killed on Western Cape roads in the first week of festive season. Of the 28 fatalities recorded, 12 were pedestrians, making them the single largest group affected this past week. The other fatalities include 10 passengers, 3 drivers, 2 motorcyclists and 1 cyclist. The Provincial Mobility Department expressed concerns over the alarming number of road accidents or incidents in the first week of the festive season from December the 1st to the 7th. Mobility MEC Isaac Seleku said that the numbers are extremely troubling, especially considering that the peak travel period has not even begun. Every life lost is a tragedy and every family affected enters the festive season carrying pain instead of joy, he said. Pedestrian safety remains one of the greatest concerns and he urged every road user, whether behind the wheel or walking alongside the roads, to exercise a heightened caution. The mental and physical fitness of drivers who are undertaking long journeys is also of paramount to reduce the number of incidents. During the reporting period, the Provincial Traffic Services conducted over 200 integrated operations, including roadblocks, vehicle checkpoints, and speed control activities. Over 33,000 vehicles were stopped and checked, and just over 10,000 fines were issued for a range of traffic violations relating to both driver and vehicle fitness. The festive season has lifted consumer confidence, showing that the consumers are more willing to spend, which is good news for the trade sector. The FNB BER Consumer Confidence Index released on Tuesday improved to -9 index point in the fourth quarter of 2025 from -13 in the third quarter. Although the fourth quarter reading is the strongest of 2025, it remains weaker than the fourth quarter level of 2024 of -6 and well below a long-run average of -1. Gia van der Linde, senior economist at the Oxford Economics Africa, says the index shows that South African consumers are more cheerful in the fourth quarter and believe it is an appropriate time to buy durable goods, particularly among middle-income households. All 3 sub-indices for consumer confidence improved on a quarterly basis. The sub-index measuring the appropriateness of the present time to buy durable goods recorded the largest increase from -20 to -14, reaching its highest level since mid-2019. Van der Linde says that the declining interest rates and a stronger exchange rate support the affordability of durable goods. 2 high-ranking Benin army officers taken hostage during an attempted coup were released early on Monday, a day after the government said it thwarted the military takeover with support from Nigerian forces. Benin's economic capital, Cotonou, was calm and traffic was returning to normal. AFP journalists saw after a group of soldiers a day earlier announced on national television they had ousted the president. But Benin called on the swift help of its neighbor Nigeria, which said late Sunday it had carried out military strikes on Cotonou and deployed troops. It was still unknown on Monday how many people were involved in the attempted overthrow were still missing. Under Benin constitution, Talon is not permitted to run for a third term, but his designated successor, Finance Minister Romuald Wadgani, is considered a favorite for the presidential election in April. The main opposition party has been excluded from the ballot on the grounds that its candidate did not have sufficient sponsors. Although hailed for spurring economic growth, the critics accused Talon of authoritarianism in a country once praised for its democratic dynamism. In your sports, Botswana sprint sensation Letsile Tebogo has officially received the new home promised to him after winning gold at the Paris 2024 Olympic Games. The Botswana Athletics Association announced on Tuesday that Tebogo inspected his newly constructed three-bedroomed house, and this marked the fulfillment of the government's pledge to reward his historic 200-meter victory. The government of Botswana fully funded the property, valued at 2.3 million Botswana pula, as part of its incentive package for top-performing athletes. And South Africa's build-up to the next year's T20 World Cup in India and Sri Lanka got off to the worst possible start in Kotak on Tuesday when Aiden Makram team crashed to a 101-run defeat to India in the first of 5 T20 matches this month. There was plenty of talk in the build-up to the series that the Proteas were looking to build some momentum and confidence ahead of the 2026 T20 World Cup in February next year. For this and other sports news, tune in to Vuka Sports Hour every weekday at 3 p.m. In your weather, Pretoria will be cloudy and hot, temperature highs of 31 degrees and extensive thunder showers. Johannesburg, cloudy and hot, temperature highs of 29 degrees and extensive thunder showers. Cape Town, cloudy and warm, temperature highs of 25 degrees and scattered thunder showers. Durban, cloudy and extensive, cloudy and hot rather, with extensive thunder showers and temperature highs of 30 degrees. Bloemfontein, partly cloudy and hot, temperature highs of 32 degrees. Polokwane, cloudy and hot, temperature highs of 31 degrees and extensive thunder showers. Abington will be sunny and very hot, temperature highs of 36 degrees. Port Elizabeth, cloudy and warm, temperature highs of 25 degrees and scattered thunder showers. In East London, cloudy and warm, temperature highs of 25 degrees and scattered thunder showers. For Vuka Online News, I am Monges Makalima.